Hey guys, it's Derek from Pacific Coast Auto in Japan, and we're taking a look here at a Mitsubishi Delica turbo diesel four-wheel drive. This one here, lifted suspension, over fenders there to fit your bigger tires on it, and then 8-seater minivan. And so kind of a unique little combination of things. A minivan with a raised suspension and a turbo diesel engine. That's why these are popular vehicles. It is a little bit of a noisy vehicle, so I'm going to turn the engine off here. It's already at operating temperature. It just came in today, and so it arrived in operating temperature. Ooh, turn engine off. Okay. And, oh, we still got the headlights and the fog lights on. Okay, that'll be fine. The battery won't run dead because we got 2 batteries here. Should be plenty enough time to shoot this video. Okay, so the Mitsubishi Delica is quite a popular vehicle for us to export. Recently we haven't been sending too many of the diesel ones because the diesel ones are a good amount more expensive than the gasoline ones, and we've been sending mostly gasoline ones because of that. But the turbo diesel engine is a lovely 2.8 liter engine. I guess fairly good fuel efficiency for the size of the vehicle. It's not amazing, but it is kind of a smaller diesel engine compared to what a lot of markets are used to getting. So this one was bought from auction to go to the UK, and the owner of this vehicle has told me to tell you guys that when this one lands in the UK, it's going to be up for sale. And so have a look if you are in the UK for this in the next couple of months. Okay, so I'm going to go translate the auction sheet for you. Engine, oil, and coolant both look okay here. We also have aftermarket intercooler piping. And it's not really going to be much of a performance gain. I guess you get a little bit cooler because of the heat dispersion off of this instead of the regular plastic ones, but it's not really going to be significant. There's the regular intercooler, and then it has a cool hood duct. And that's how you can tell the diesel ones, is because they have that hood duct. I'm going to lower this. Okay, give you a view of the vehicle, and then it's off to translating. So, cool looking vehicle. I like these a lot. They definitely grow on people, the looks of them. Some people are like, wow, that's really round and weird looking, but you can't really deny with the raised suspension and being a minivan, it's a very unique type of vehicle. And you're not able to really find this type of thing anywhere else other than in the Delica. Even the High Ace, which we have a few of them, that one and that one, but they're a similar type thing, but the Delica is it's more of styling is more out there, especially with the lifted suspension. Very cool looking. Okay, so translation time, and since it's so tall, I'm gonna have to take this down. Excuse me. And we'll translate down here. So please mention this vehicle is for sale on YouTube in UK. Done. Please check tire size, make, and year. That's done. They're BF Goodrich all-terrain tires. I explained that in another video that comes with the full report, 80 plus pictures, and then 5 video clips or more in some cases. This one has 165,000 kilometers on it. Automatic transmission, comes with AC, and it's working AC. I did check it. Comes with power steering, power windows, ABS, 4-wheel drive, and it's switchable 4-wheel drive and airbag. But the airbag lamp is on, even though it only mentions the ABS lamp is on. So at the time of the auction, the ABS lamp would have been on. The airbag lamp is a new thing that has come. Okay, so sales points. So it comes with navigation, toll collection box, aftermarket wheels, and something here about the registration, but it doesn't matter because the vehicle is being deregistered. Windshield rock chip, interior is dirty, and a rip. The rip is on this seat, but in a very inconspicuous area, and I'll show you in a sec. Headliner dirty, steering wheel wear, seat wrinkles and rip, aftermarket wheels. Rear hatch has been replaced. Oil leak, that's always around the valve cover, and really nothing I would worry about, only very minor leak. Aftermarket suspension and exhaust. Underside has surface rust, and the end panel has some corrosion. Looking here, have some scratches on the front, scratch and a dent here, scratch and a dent here, and a dent over here. Now this one here, I couldn't find that at all, and this one here is very mild. I think that the person who rated the body on this one was being quite picky on it. Okay, so I think the vehicle is probably in better condition than the sheet would lead you to believe, and so that's a good thing. I like the squared off fender flares. There are a few different styles of them. These ones I like quite a bit. And I like how they're knobbly tires. They're 31 by 10.5 by 15, which is a reasonable size for on-road / off-road use. You can see aftermarket taillights here. And then here is an extra rear fog light that they installed onto it. So kind of cool. Also, you can see the aftermarket exhaust here, as well as the Jaos mud flaps. So it's a nice little extra to have on it. And aftermarket taillights. This is the Chamonix edition, and so it has I guess what you could consider an uprated interior. Okay, we're shooting in a little bit of a different spot here because Mike is changing tires on a car. Okay, I don't know if I mentioned it, this is a low roof model, and so 10 centimeters shorter roof. Okay, so have a look here at the fender flares and the fitment of the tires. And then 2 sets of fog lights. You can choose which color that you're running. There are yellow ones and then white ones, but you can only turn one on at a time because of regulations. The switch is a rocker switch. Headlights are cool with the white interior. It's a nice look to it. And then the hood vent there for the intercooler. Makes a very aggressive package on the front. And then if you don't know what brand it is, Mitsubishi. Okay, so the folding mirrors don't electronically fold anymore. That part is broken. It has side steps here to get in, which is more helpful than on the stock one because this one has been lifted. Mitsubishi Delica Space Gear Super Select 4-wheel drive with Invex 2, specially designed for all outdoor players. And so you got to ask yourself, are you an outdoor player before you buy one of these, or do you want to be one? Oh, let's talk about the exterior dents. Apparently there's an AU2 here. I couldn't find that. AU2 being a medium scratch and dent. Looks fine to me. The U2 on the back is right here. And the AU2 on this side is here and here. Let me just get a better angle. There we go. So in general, the body looks quite good and clean. No fade on the duct there, which is the first thing to fade. So the paint all around is nice and shiny. Big doors, easy to get into. Headlights off. This switch is for that rear fog light that has been installed. Okay, so power windows on the fronts. Good condition steering wheel. These are the leather-like seats with a cool Chamonix badge. So the seat rip is down here. See, it sags and it tends to rip where it sags when you sit on it. But only very small rip, and then you could hand sew that back together. And you can practice your sewing skills. Okay. Oh, I don't have the keys in, so you can't see. It's 160 something kilometers. Okay. Lots of room to move around, very easy to walk into the rear. Navigation is aftermarket. This is cup holders, but it looks like it's stuck. AC works. Clock over here. This one inside and outside temperatures. Your voltage. And even though it's a 2 battery system, it's still a 12 volt. And then this one here shows you how far you are tilted. Forward, backward, left, and right. Very cool. Especially for a big van like this. Very cool to have that. Storage device down there. ETC box. 2 high, 4 high, 4 low, and locking differential. get into the back. And then these come in two different interior styles. There's one with bench seat. There's Mike bending over. One with bench seat and one with bucket seats or captain's chairs. This one here's the bench style. And so you can see 2 seats there, a flip down seat, and then 3 seats along there. Make a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. AC vents up there, and up there, and up there. Controls for the AC over there, as well as cup holders. You get the cool Chamonix badge. And this is a good looking interior when it's clean. This one not so clean. This seat flips down. It's a little bit tricky to do one-handed, but if you use chin action, you can do it. And then pull this, and then use some chin action. There you go. This one here is for rotating the seat to face backwards if you like. So kind of cool that it has that as an option. Oh, you can also flatten it into a bed, the whole thing. That one, all the way to here, becomes a bed if you like. So that is also super cool. I'll put this back up. You don't need chin action to put it up. These ones fold on to the sides, if you like. That folds flat, and the whole thing folds against the side on both sides to give you some extra room. You can't move that one forward and backward. You can for this one, but you get lots of room in the back here, no issues. And even in the low roof, you get a reasonable amount of headroom. Oh, just found something. It's missing the plastic cover for the light there. How's it going, Mike? Okay, so the back space here, reasonable amount for everyday life, but if you need to carry something, you can move those seats over to the sides. There you go. Now it said underside corrosion and surface rust. Let's have a peek. The corrosion's on the back. It's really not that bad, but Delicas are prone to rust, so you do have to watch out. That one, there's a heat shield for the fuel tank, but everything that I can see under here looks to be fine. You can see that the exhaust is from the cat back. These suspension bits are all good. In the rear, corrosion is up in here. So you can see a little bit of it there. It's not so bad. Take out the spare tire and then paint that. I personally wouldn't have a problem with running a car that is of this age with that small amount of rust. So I don't think it's any issue. And that marks the end of the video. So if you're curious about learning more about importing, check out our website. There's a link to that in the description to the video. And you can ask us questions if we want. We have lots of questions asked to us all the time, and so I'm sorry if it takes us a little bit of time to get back to you, but we're working on that. And thank you for watching this video, and have a nice day.